Good evening, guys. I've had a bit of an interesting start to the week. I had a ping from the NHS app to tell me that I'd had a close exposure to COVID-19 and to isolate for the next 10 days, I think it said. So I've been running about dealing with that today, ringing people, trying to work out like where this exposure happened. So apparently sometimes the Bluetooth thing isn't necessarily that accurate, so it could be a sort of false exposure for all we know. But I have to isolate anyway, because I've phoned most of the people I've been around for the past. I think they tell you, because it's actually a anonymous thing. So, well, unless you want to disclose who you are to people, so it's like this anonymous thing. So I've been trying to work out who I was in contact with, and it could possibly be a random member of the public. So now I've got to stay in the house for 9 days anyway. So that's marvellous, but it gives me some time to rest, which I've been actually wanting in a way. But it means that my dad can't come and see me. The carers are allowed to come in and see and help look after me with enhanced precautions. So that's good, and I've got the cats, so we're off to an interesting sort of start to the week. It's funny how these things happen when you think I did all those months where I didn't leave the house, and now just as it started, have to isolate again. But suppose this is what the new normal will be like. So I shall see you in my next clip. Hi guys, I'm now well into my second day of isolation due to a COVID exposure recently, and in the UK it means you have to isolate for 10 days, and in my case it's just do the best as you can because you have caregivers, but they have PPE anyway, so we just try and minimise the risk to each other. So yeah, and I've had quite a sort of nice day in an unexpected kind of way today, really. I had a sort of personal issue on my mind and I wanted to check something out, and I looked something up at the Public Records Office, which is an office that keeps all sorts of, well, as the name would suggest, public records in it and things. So I wanted to look something up, and I looked it up, and then I followed this. I wanted to check something out in a newspaper archive, and because of COVID we can't do that very easily at the moment, and so I discovered you can look at something called the National Newspaper Archive. Now this was a fairly sort of expensive deal really, because it's £25 sterling for 3 months, but I started looking at it and fell down the rabbit hole looking at different things, including finding some old photographs of friends from school and newspaper clippings and things, and stories about things that I'd forgotten about, so, and historical things that I didn't know about. That's been quite sort of interesting. I kind of looked up several hours after I intended to because I've been meaning to get on with schoolwork today, so and I didn't manage to do that very well, but hey ho, it did cheer me up though. And I've been trying to work out if it's ethical to put some of the photos in, but I don't think I will do, because it doesn't seem quite right. But it's interesting anyway, and it's been interesting from my personal history point of view, because sometimes when like grief and things happen, you forget what the order of things or how things kind of went down. So it's good to sort of check things out to sort of ease your own mind, like the time of year things happened and that kind of thing, because grief can do funny things, I've discovered. But anyway, so but I'm much sort of cheered and sort of rested in my soul, if that is the right word. So my delivery order has just arrived. For you guys who don't know, I've got juice around my face. Sorry, I'll just go wipe now, and I've cleaned I think it was juice off my face, so I'm sorry about that. It's kind of disabled people problems. Well, this my Deliveroo order has come. So and Deliveroo is like the UK equivalent of what I think you guys in the US would call Instacart. You kind of place an order with small shops or like the express supermarkets, and it isn't a full range of stuff, but you can pretty much get the basics of what you need: milk, juice, bread, baby wipes, all that kind of thing. And typically I'm running low on a few bits and pieces, and now I've got to isolate. It's a bit problematic, because this would be when I normally do a sort of big monthly type shop with the basics. So I've just done a sort of tide me over type of shop, and I will do a sort of mini haul video with you. Please excuse my skin breaking out as well. Don't know what's wrong with this video. So I've got 2 carrier bags worth of things, and I've already carried one of the soya milk over, so I'll go and put it on. I'm going to, I think, put my phone on the stand so I can carry the stuff over. I'd put my phone on the stand earlier on, but my brother, which I'm filming this on, by the way, in case you didn't know, and then my brother called, so I had to take the phone off the tripod to talk to him. But it was nice to talk to him, so I can't complain too much. But I shall now attach my phone back to the tripod. Right, so I have a litre of orange juice. I can't eat a great deal of fruit because of my like digestive issues, and my body can't break down a great deal of fibre, so I try and get a lot of my vitamins by juicing. And it's not like a smoothie so much because it takes a lot of the fibre out, so you get the goodness without the hard to digest products. Then I have some yogurt. It's actually a full cream yogurt as well, so I hope I don't itch too much. But you know, I wanted a bit of a, since I'm in the house, I'm trying to have a more diverse diet than I've been having for the last few years. So I'm trying my best, and being stuck in the house for so many days, it's a good chance to try it. I'm not doing a good job at this. I'm not going to make a televisual star. So here's my yogurt anyway. And I have run out. I usually have Dove body wash, but there wasn't any left at the shop, so I have had it's baby well, it's actually a bedtime bath, so it might be very relaxing because I like fruit. I like lavender, and being as you know, I am stuck in the house relaxing for a few days. Here we can try some of this, and I'm sure if it's good enough for a baby, it's good enough for me. So we have some sandwich meat. I am supposed to eat, because of having quite a restricted diet and things, I am supposed to at least eat a bit of meat, but I'm not a great fan of meat on sandwiches, but I do quite like, because I have a mega phobia of gristle and sort of rind on things. So I found that corn, you get a lot of the taste, but you don't have to have that phobia of gristle, and it's quite easy to you don't choke on it or anything, because I've got a sort of mega choking on meat thing and so forth. So I've got the chicken flavour version and then the smoky ham version, which is very nice. I've have that on sandwiches at lunchtime quite often. Now, this isn't actually for me, although I do eat tuna on occasion. This is for the kittens or the cats, and they're not going to have it all at once, don't panic. They are 4 next week, so in lieu of a birthday cake, they have a can of tuna, and they enjoy this very much. It's just normal tuna in spring water, nothing spectacular, and I don't give a lot of it, and they enjoy it as a treat, so that's their treat. And I tend to drink soya in my tea, if I have a milk-based tea, because when a few years ago I used to have quite sort of big reactions to dairy at one point. We don't know whatever went on. It was when I started having more sort of digestive problems and motility issues. Whether it was connected to that, we don't know, because it is actually abating now, or they say that allergies and sensitivities change with age, so I don't know. But I'm quite used to the soy now, so I've kept it on because it's supposed to be fairly good for you anyway. So I've got, and I do go through, quite legendarily for one person, I go through about 6, I think each one of these is a litre, 6 litres of soy per week. in various related drinks, which Dad thinks is rather excessive, but I do have a lot of cups of tea, which might not be that good for you, but I don't know. So here's my soy, and then the one mega contested food item I have in this mini food haul is this. Now, popcorn being one of my favourite things in my sort of younger life, and I do like it air popped actually, with just a bit of salt on it mostly. But when I first had the ostomy surgery, I had to not eat it. Well, I couldn't eat a lot of things at first. Things with a tough load of fibre and things that don't break down in the body can block, like give you an intestinal obstruction or blockage. So sweet corn, or any popcorn, sweet corn, that kind of things was a bit of a, and peas and anything with a kind of shell, nuts and that sort of thing were completely off the table. However, I've integrated some of this stuff back in small amounts. I absolutely can't go near nuts because that creates mega problems and almost put me in the hospital last year. But I have been trying to eat a bit of, or have been eating quite successfully, small amounts of popcorn, but you do have to chew it a lot. So because I've needed, well, this is my excuse anyway, and I do like crisps or chips quite a lot. I like fries, which is one thing. After I had my surgery, I had such trouble with my trying to get my gut working again for a while. For about 12 months I lived on tomato soup, white bread, and I can't think, and not much, I don't think there was much else than that. I think I had a bit of chocolate as well. And we've gradually sort of integrated foods from there, but you do have to be well careful with this and chomp it a lot. And some people have success, some people don't, and you do have to stay well hydrated. And and I had crisps in the first year as well. So, but I've been really craving this popcorn stuff recently, and with lockdowns and things, I've had more ability to experiment with what I can get away with without causing great amounts of gastric agony and problems. So here we go, and I'll have to put a portion out and get the carer to put it in a high up place where I can't reach it, because just in case I can't be compelled upon to restrain myself or something. So that's my haul for the day. So I think this video has got spectacularly long for me, so I'm going to bring it. I think I'll make this my last clip, and hope it's been at least a passable viewing. I'll just go and put these things away now. I'll give you a guided tour of my accessible shelves at some point if you like. Well guys, thank you for coming with me on this quarantine journey I've found myself on. I hope you enjoyed the content I've had to offer today, and I'll see you in my next video.